Dude, this freaking dog, dude. Goddamn. Hey, shut up! I'm recording. Okay. It's,
Can have the
uh,
Spanish accent already.
it happens. Okay, let's just get started. Okay, so welcome back, Super Sports Podcast. I'm today's host, David Poncho, Papa Poncho. Honestly, call me whatever you want. Dog, shut up! Goddamn. This isn't planned, by the way. My dog's actually just being an ass right now. Okay, real quick, let's start introductions. Beautiful face, by the way, Nevitz. Appreciate you. This is my boy Nevitz.
Do you like
Amazing.
my haircut?
Great guy.
I got my haircut.
I mess with it. I mess with it. I highly mess with it. Honestly.
I'm sorry, Poncho. I've disappointed you. I gave up on the long hair.
I don't blame you. I have a new plan actually now. I have a new plan actually now for the hair. So it's like I have a film that I'm doing right now. I'll explain it more probably when it gets closer to it. But like the trailers and all that. Shut up. Okay. That what's it called? That I'm probably gonna donate this hair afterwards after I finish recording.
Sweet.
But yeah, just a small thing. All right. They're both both the cameras are off for me, so I might just do Death first. Death, aka I don't know, Go Bucks. Literally, like I can't think of anything else. Are they both just dead?
Oh wait,
There he
hold
is.
on, wait,
He's
we got
coming.
something.
He's coming.
Oh, who?
Sorry.
Who that?
Sorry, guys. I was watching a very important episode of my favorite podcast.
Oh, hey, look, that's us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Mom,
guys.
look, I'm on TV.
Sorry, I forgot to, There we go. To fix that. Sorry, guys. My bad. Anyway, I am Death, the mod, aka Death, aka the Maniac, Gaming, aka Death, that thinks Mike Evans is dead.
AKA everyone's favorite ginger.
Yeah,
I am not
agree.
even a ginger!
I fully agree with that.
So, I want to point out for all the viewers that also watch my own channel is I made a freaking video shouting out the Stupid Sports Podcast, and I got 3 subscribers from it, and they got 0, which is depression.
Yeah, come on, guys. Where are you at? Where are these 3 guys at that subscribed to the Maniacs Gaming and didn't subscribe to
They
here?
literally saw a dude play Madden, throw it wide open to Mike Evans, and we can't even get subs.
Oh yeah, dog. But you know, Mike
Okay.
Evans just owns the Saints. It's fine.
We know this, it's fine. But
And I really hope
anyways,
Storm is not in the
You
chat
know
right
who
now.
doesn't own the Saints?
Eagles.
AJ Brown. Q Castle unmuting and completely going
yeah,
off.
Castle. Come on,
Guys,
Castle.
we're the Eagles.
Come
I
on.
only know the Phillies.
No, we're not doing this.
No, we're not
No.
doing this.
I would like to give a shout out
Watch
to
baseball.
Jake Cave, Alec Boehm, and
Someone
Nick
kick him from the chat.
Castellanos.
Someone kick this man out of the Discord call.
I've
Yeah.
nothing, baby.
I just want to point out that, you know, this is over here bragging about his team and all that when they're not even the best team in baseball.
No, they're actually kind of mid, but I love them.
So, Poncho, I
It's
should have
middle
asked you
grade.
this before the stream started. But, how exactly are we gonna review the mocks we did already? I know that's later,
Yeah.
but...
This is a very
the
professional
way-
podcast.
No, the way that I was gonna try to do it, because I wanted it to be like just us talking about like things we would have done differently. Just like
Mhm.
maybe 5 things, literally, just like 5 key things. So like I'll give an example right now. We could probably just do like the new stuff like a little bit later. So I will say like right now it's like probably like at least one of my things is like switching out Brian Branch on the Steelers to probably just Joey Porter, because like I feel like just a corner would have been just better in that position. Viewing that.
I mean,
Or-
Brian Branch is basically a slot corner, so... But yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
get
just
what
like
you're saying.
I felt like Joey would have been just better in general. Dude, can this dog just shut up? Okay.
I know,
Hey.
one of the things that
There.
One of the things that I would definitely consider for our big mock draft that we did with Stormy on the series, one of the things that I definitely would have considered was if we were doing trades, the Bills trading down. I
Yeah.
didn't really love the options for the Bills at 27, especially because Bijan Robinson was taken by the Cowboys the pick before. I would have taken
Yeah.
him at 27 if he fell. I could see them trading out of the first round, looking for that top linebacker talent that probably isn't first round grade, and I don't think a lot of teams are going to have them at a first round grade. So they might trade into the top of the second round.
I do actually agree with that. Like, I was looking at all the other linebackers, and I'm like, the outside linebackers are good. Like, the edge rushers, they look really good, but it's just there's no, like, solid linebackers that I'm like, oh, yeah, first-round talent right there. Maybe late.
And the Bills don't really need edge rusher. We've got A.J. Epinesa, Von Miller, and Greg Rousseau, who have been doing absolutely amazing. So...
Yeah, but you need, like, a linebacker. Death, you have any comments?
The fuck are we already doing this? Why the fuck are we going out of order?
Because I asked Poncho about it.
Yeah, so it's like, might as well just talk about this, and then we can go back into, like, news, because there's only, like, one really big thing we can just talk about.
Why don't we just mention that then?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, and it's that Eric Rowe got signed to the Panthers.
So apparently, some random scrub named Odell Beckham Jr. signed a one-year deal with the Ravens for like $18 million.
It's actually not 18. It's 15 million fully guaranteed.
That is insane. That's insane.
Yeah, they want to give Odell a fully guaranteed contract, but not Lamar. Just saying.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Source. What's your source?
Ian Rappaport.
Chiz, that's a good source.
It's a good source.
Ian Rappaport, at Rapsheet on Twitter.
You just gave him a free shout out. Come on, man.
Like he needs a shout out from a podcast with 19 subscribers or however many the heck we have.
25.
25.
God. I worked hard to build our community.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of my channel. My channel has like 19.
It's sad that the podcast already has the second most subscribers out of all of our channels.
Yeah.
Well, that's
to be fair, I don't have a consistent stream schedule, so.
Why?
Because
he doesn't.
I don't have a consistent personal schedule.
Fucking facts. Like
just
my
works,
schedule...
and then he can stream anytime that he like has time available.
Fuck
like
is calling me.
I literally like I remember. Nevin, do you remember what I told you like when you were streaming Minecraft like on the voting thing?
Yeah.
I was in the gym watching your video. I was doing leg presses to your video. I think I was maxing out too. I was at like 280, and I'm like, oh yes, Nevis is gonna motivate me to push through.
Very important question. Asshole, are you trying to call me?
No.
You got a call from Pennsylvania, dude.
That is not me.
What the fuck? Who that?
Oh, that might be my associates that live down there. That I definitely have and didn't just make up.
Oh my god. Alright, I need to go. I need to go fix this. Oh my god, he's back. Bastard.
Dead, I pinged you like a while ago.
No! Get out of my Discord!
What?
No way. No way.
Wait, what?
No, you kicked.
I want to know why he had the freaking Lamar photo out, but he had a fucking Justin Jefferson one earlier.
Yo boy pizza fan in RBT's Discord.
He just said, huh. As an H.
I mean, I love the fact that fucking tried to ratio me like, I bet you don't have a girl's number, and I'm like, my girlfriend would disagree, and he's like, cap.
Our girlfriend? Thank you very
Our
much.
girlfriend.
What if he'd actually watch the stream right now?
Guys, we need to take care
I'm gonna
of
watch
something.
this.
Joey said he's not watching us because he's apparently watching something called Baseball Phillies.
Yeah, what the heck is the Phillies?
I don't know.
Sounds like one of Philadelphia's like 17 overrated teams.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, they got like
Dude, no.
Eagles,
I think
the
Joey might be asleep
Steelers.
actually. I think Joey might be asleep. He's gonna be like, you know, He has his blanket out. He's like, you know what?
I mean, if he's watching baseball, he must be asleep.
Yeah, he's like, oh boy, I love base.
Oh shit! He's alive in chat, boys!
It's 5-0, guys.
Death,
Come
Death, you
on.
do realize that I can see the chat, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of funny.
Oh,
He's
God.
like, hey, overrated? Nah.
I love that you got so off topic too. We're literally
Yeah,
just
oh,
talking
we're
about.
so off topic.
What was the topic even to begin with?
What was
What
about the
would
OBJ
change-
news?
Oh, OBJ, that's a very overrated signing. I feel like he's gonna be
Hey,
their
guys,
wide receiver
hold
1,
on.
but only because they don't have anyone else.
Oh no, he's
Okay,
actually
now you are.
reportedly going to be the number 2 behind Bateman.
What?
Pinkman.
If he,
I-
should be.
I've seen reports, I don't know where they were from, so they may not be credible, but that he might be the number 2 behind Rashad Bateman.
I think
Why
that's
would you
fair,
pay
but
him
Aguilar is a
$15
wide receiver
million?
3. I love Aguilar,
Yeah.
but like he's not that good.
Yeah, no, but Bateman at 1. That's.
Alright, let me mute Joey real quick.
what do you say?
He said Camden
No,
is better
don't
than
mute him.
Death.
That's a lie. That's a straight fact.
Oh man.
Hold on, real quick.
Don't mute the man.
we
He's
sure?
watching one of the superior sports.
Are we sure Joey isn't secretly Camden?
I thought we said
Oh.
Adam was secretly Camden.
Guys, everyone except us is secretly Cam.
No,
We can only
know,
trust each other.
we
can
know
only trust each
Stormy
other,
isn't.
honestly.
We've seen Stormy's face.
All of
also,
us
we
and
know
Storm.
Camden is a child and Joey isn't.
True.
We sure
True, actually.
Joey's not a child. We don't know this.
Okay, okay, no. We have to
You
ask Joey
seen
the
Joey's
main
face?
question. No, we have to ask him a question though. What kind of liquor does he like? Because he actually drinks.
Yeah.
Guys, this is getting real off topic.
Yeah.
If he says,
I mean,
says
is it
something,
really off topic when we are going to be talking about drinks later?
That's
Oh, yeah.
secretly Camden. Absolutely. You know, my worst enemy is absolutely myself. Personality and all that.
Okay. Okay.
What?
What
Let's
if
rank
you
some
don't
drinks,
know that
boys.
you're secret-
Yeah, let's rank
We
some.
really
Hold
wanna get
on,
into
let me just casually switch what we're streaming real quick. So goodbye. Say goodbye to our faces, real quick,
You
because
can't
I am going to be
vote
switching
one.
to our tier list.
Wait, that's next.
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, because we tried
We're
doing
just
the mock
doing-
draft stuff.
We're calling
Yeah.
it
Cause
audible.
it-
It's fine.
Cause we tried doing the mock draft, but everyone's like, "Bro, what do you mean? We gotta talk about OBJ," and then we just got us so on topic.
Something
Also,
that I
let's
would have
be
done
real.
in the mock draft if I was whoever drafted for the Cowboys is I wouldn't have drafted Bijan.
Okay, thank you for giving me Bijan.
And then I
Really?
if I also become Nevitz in this. Also don't. Draft.
So basically,
Oh, yeah, no,
what you
we-
would have
we-
done different is force Bijan to fall to 30.
Yeah, no, I would have traded up to 20. I would have done that.
Nah. Tampa trades up to 27 to select him.
Oh, I think what happens is
From where?
realistically, if we are allowed,
I don't
to vote,
know.
I think Howie.
Whatever the heck we
think
pick in
how
the
he-
second round.
Oh yeah.
I
Also,
think
I was.
Howie deals the late first round pick for somebody like a proven player, not more draft picks.
Wow,
Because
there's
he-
Like he
not a
did,
whole
like
lot
he
of
did with
trades.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, like what he did with AJ Brown, but like not AJ Brown because no one's people are like,
Wow.
this is an unproven wide receiver who's shown an insane amount of talent. Maybe we shouldn't give him away.
This is the list we want to do?
This is the one that we said was like 2, because it's like we're more familiar with it than 1.
Not fair. Hold on, Nevich, you have to do me a favor, because Poncho said we were going to do this.
What?
You have to rename S tier.
Yeah, S tier is gonna be Dr. Pepper tier. Because there's no Dr. Pepper, and
There's no
You know,
Dr.
Seth is
honestly,
very
I
upset about
agree
it.
with that. Dr. Pepper is S tier.
It's good, honestly.
Never had
Hey,
it.
sorry, my bad. Not a sponsor. Yeah.
Unsponsored.
No, but because
I think,
Dr. Pepper
like,
is not here.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's
guys,
so-
have any of you met Dr. Pepper?
No.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
my physician.
Okay, so I have a proposal on how we can do this.
Yeah.
For each one, we each give where we would personally rank it, and then just take like roughly the average of that, and that's where we put it.
Okay.
So
honestly.
Gatorade, I would honestly put S tier.
Hey, can you share it with the call? so
Oh,
we can see
right.
it?
Sorry. Yeah, let me do that real quick.
This is me having to
Yeah.
look on this tiny ass screen on my phone.
Sorry,
I guess I could've-
we are professional streamers,
Evans,
guys.
turn it into a
Are
presentation.
very professional.
Turn it into a
I
presentation.
don't feel like doing that. I cannot be bothered.
It's one button.
I cannot be bothered to click that one button.
Press the button.
No, because
Press
you know
the
why?
button.
You know why I cannot be bothered to do that is because then I have to adjust the sizing of it in OBS.
Okay,
fine.
whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
Gatorade, I would have it as B.
Okay, I say S.
A death.
Gatorade's A tier easily.
Yeah. Cause I love Gatorade. Like I grew up on Gatorade. So I want to say S, honestly.
All right,
So the
so
average is-
since we have an A and a B, I'll put it in A.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with
Also,
that.
Can we all agree that Gatorade is not known by what the flavor actually is? It's known by the color.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
True.
Red Gatorade.
It's red.
The
Blue
one
Gatorade.
exception to that is the orange.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Not wrong. You're not wrong. You're
The
not
only
wrong.
Gatorade I've ever had is the red Gatorade, so...
So-
Definitely not sponsored, guys. By the way.
If you refer to Gatorade as the actual flavor, you are secretly an undercover cop, and we automatically do not trust you.
Blueberry.
Nice.
What's the other one?
Oh
Glacier.
no,
Cherry.
there's one that's literally called Cool Blue. That is the name of
Oh,
the
yeah.
flavor.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Alright, let's move on.
All right, lemon lime sodas like Sprite, Sierra Mist, 7-Up, that kind of stuff.
S for me personally. What do you think, guys?
Sprite, A.
I'd say B.
If
Interesting.
it's Sprite, it's an A. But if we're taking lemon lime sodas in general, it's a B.
All right,
Okay.
so should I put it
Oh.
A below Gatorade or in B?
We'll say B then.
B.
Yeah.
If we're going like on the average for that.
Okay. Fruit punch. That's S.
S.
That's
S.
like the party drink.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Fruit punch.
Yeah, yeah.
S.
Fruit
All
punch
right.
is S.
Yeah. Water's
Yeah.
S. I'm
Well,
putting
that's
water
water.
straight into S tier.
F,
What is S?
F, F,
No.
F, F, F.
No.
We're not
F.
ruining the average just because you like Dr Pepper more than water.
It's Wooder.
Water is overrated.
Oh,
Water is necessary for living.
It's
You're
Wooder.
you're like what,
Okay.
70% water?
You guys know the last time I drank pure water?
Never, because you always drink Dr Pepper on your streams.
Oh, you actually do know.
Oh, here, check this out, guys, in the Discord call.
Yeah, I'm drinking water
Yeah,
too.
I'm drinking
I got
water right
water.
now.
But there's water in here.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys
water
actually
is S.
do know. It was the stream where my girlfriend was on it in the background because she forced me to drink it because I missed a goal.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that actually. That was the first time you drank it in so long too.
Unless we count my iced tea with water mix.
No,
No, that's
it has
iced
to be
tea.
water.
That's just
Probably
that's
the
just
time.
diluted iced tea.
Adam wants F,
Yeah.
and I think there's something wrong with Adam.
Yes, there is some. We all
agree with
know
him.
that there's something wrong with Adam.
Adam's from the south. He can't tell the difference between moonshine and water. So
Water is S,
Difference.
and I'm like,
All right, here, Daph. We'll bring it. We'll bring
Very.
it down to A just for you.
no!
Okay.
oh, we can't, dude.
Because
No!
we have 3 it's saying S and 1 saying F.
Okay, well it's a high A then.
Okay.
It's a high A.
S.
Top
No, it's
of
S.
A. Top of A.
Gatorade's
Absolute top
above
of
in
A.
water.
Dr.
Gatorade's
Pepper.
above water. Come on.
No, okay, no, it's going
Water
back
and
to
Dr.
S.
Pepper.
Hey, both of you.
Alright, next we have lemonade. And I'd say for lemonade, in summer it's S. In winter it's like C.
I don't
Yeah.
care, it's S.
Alright, wait, let's establish. Are we talking about lemonade in the summer? Are we talking about lemonade just in general, like all
I
year
think
round?
in general, so I'd say it's
I
like
feel like year round.
a solid A.
I'd give it an
Okay,
A.
I'm fine with that. I personally say S. I love lemonade, but
We'll say A too.
Nothing
say A.
hits better than a nice cold lemonade on like when you're
Milk
on a
is
porch or
not
something
F,
in the middle
it's
of
like
summer.
C.
No, milk
It's
is
like
F.
C.
This is white milk. This is plain milk. It is F.
it's like D.
It has
A D.
Give it D. I'll
Okay,
I'll
fine.
give it C or D.
I'll put it in D. Energy drinks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Energy
F.
drinks, C or D?
I'd say C.
F.
Energy drinks.
I'm down for
so,
F.
so energy drinks is like literally just anything with caffeine in it, like the
It's like
Rockstar.
it's like
Rockstar,
soda
all
or not soda. It's like like Rockstars, Bang, Monster.
Okay, that's like an F for me. I absolutely hate the taste of them, honestly.
Okay, I'll put it in F. All right, grape juice. Grape juice is like B for me.
Give it a B.
Give it a B.
I'll give it a B or a C. I
It's
think
been
that I think
forever
that's
since I've
Sprite.
had grape juice.
I mean, I
think
literally
Same.
just
Sprite
had
is
some
better,
yesterday.
So I'll give it a
So,
C.
all right, so I have,
Sprite, lemon lime over grape juice though.
but same tier. I'm gonna put them in the same tier, but lemon lime over it.
I'm cool with
Iced tea, I feel like is S.
I've never had.
You've
What?
never had iced tea? What?
that. Okay, no, that's confusing to me. Okay,
What?
we needed an intervention. We needed an intervention right now.
No, we need. All right, Adam, we need you to plan a trip for all of us to come down to North Carolina so Castle can have some Southern sweet tea.
I'm
Wait,
not
hear
coming
me
to
out.
North Carolina.
He needs that.
Adam will literally murder me.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
The amount of sugar, yes.
Alright, wait, hold on, guys.
So it's gonna
I
be
got this.
delicious.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I have the vlog already made up.
I am
Go
not
during-
going.
I don't care about you. We have to go during football season. Hear me out. Stupid Sports meets Adam. Bucks versus Panthers. David's in jail for what?
Wait, hold on. What was that last part?
David's in jail for what?
True.
All
Only
right.
for trying to jump the
I got
border.
locked up because I thought you could drink the moonshine everywhere. Honestly.
Okay, honestly, I'd put iced tea over water in S tier. Probably over fruit punch.
No. Just to bring it down, I will say C.
Alright, we'll put it I'll put it on the back of S tier.
Yeah, back of S. Back of S.
Okay.
Go fast.
Back of S. I'm
If
fine with that.
someone's
good, though. It's good,
biased
though.
has never had it.
I'm not putting it above water.
All right.
I mean water.
I'm a little bit biased here. I really like sparkling water.
I very dislike sparkling.
I
like
really
it.
like it. I mean, it's an acquired taste, so I can understand it.
It
being
really
lower.
is.
I would much rather have a regular old water than sparkling water.
Is
Exactly.
everyone okay with
That's why
sparkling
it's
water
D.
in C?
Absolutely.
That's fine.
I'm
That's
fine
really
with it.
fine.
I think it's
It
D
really
down.
is an acquired taste, and like you need the right kind. Some just taste like milk to me, though. Honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, citrus sodas. It says mellow yellow here, but I think this would also be like the Mountain Dew.
Never had Mountain Dew.
Let's just put it in C since it's kind of just generic. Like it doesn't really.
Yeah, it's very
I mean,
generic.
honestly,
It's-
I always thought mellow yellow was the same thing as like Sprite.
Just put it at the end of B tier then, or beginning
Yeah.
of C tier.
Okay.
Because like
I have
it's just
actually
so
never had it.
generic. If
Colas.
it's included Mountain.
If it's Coca-Cola,
I cannot put
it's
my
S
opinion. I have
tier.
never had Coke or
Alright.
Pepsi.
Coca-Cola is S tier. Pepsi is like C tier.
Grade.
I don't care.
So we'll
It's
not
average
above-
it out and put it in B. Like
No,
It's
middle
not
of
above
B.
water. I'll
There's
give
a
it a
very
B.
simple tier list for this. If it's McDonald's Coca-Cola, is S tier. If it's Coke in the glass bottle, it's S tier. If it's Coke in the can, it's A plus.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Chalky milk is S tier.
Chalky milk is
Eh.
100% S tier.
Chalky milk makes the pain go away.
Yes. Chalky
Beer,
milk
I
is amazing.
have had a couple times, and I think it's A.
Also, I
first
just
of
want
all-
to say, this is a very stacked at the top tier list
Yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Drinks are good, you know.
Root,
No,
that
it's like
root
it's
beer,
drinks. It's like we can't disagree on much, honestly.
That root beer needs to go in C tier because it is not mug root beer.
Okay,
I
but
know,
this
but
is
it
root
doesn't
beer
matter.
in
It's just all
general.
root beer.
In
And that's
general, that's the same thing we're doing with the
It
colas.
is
It's like
pictured as A and W. Put it in C tier and let's.
I don't
move
care.
on.
It's A. Root beer is A.
Root beer is. I'd give it a solid B.
I'll put
That's
it. I'll
B.
put it top of B.
yeah.
Okay.
Come on, there we
Never
go.
really had much actually. That like I'll actually say that right now. It's like I never had much root beer growing up. For whatever
Alright.
I
reason,
should
I
have
just
gone to
wasn't feeling it.
game.
Apple
my
juice
opinion-
kind of overrated in my opinion.
It's amazing though.
Apple juice, like B.
I'd say
for me.
C. I
It's
said
A.
C.
Give it a C.
Oh, is it B?
So, average like low B, high C.
Low B. I'll
Or
put.
just low
No,
B.
I'm gonna put it in high C just because B tier is looking a little bit full right
Yeah.
now.
There's
That's
no
fair.
way you guys think grape juice is better than apple
Grape
juice.
juice is
I actually think apple
100%
juice
Apple
better
juice
than
is
apple
100% better.
I think apple juice is A.
They're delusional.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. It's just that.
Wait, so that means we're putting it in B because me and David say
We
A.
have too much in B.
Who cares?
All right, here I'll put it. I'll move the mellow yellow down to C.
Hey, hold
Fine.
on. Nevin, can you
That's
do
fine
me a
with
quick
me.
favor and just take that Powerade and actually take the sparkling water, put it in S tier real quick?
Oh!
Alright, boys, we're done. Pack it up, let's go home.
It's an F.
Oh my god.
All right,
That's what we think
Powerade.
about drinks. As
Powerade is objectively worse than Gatorade.
I have it as like
100%.
D.
I would say C.
I would say
C.
C.
What did
I
you say,
still hate how
Poncho?
it's like my col. Yeah, it's like C for me because like I hate how like my college like they'll have vending machines everywhere and it's only Powerade and I'm like I
On
want
God.
Gatorade, dude.
Orange
And
juice
like
is
that-
A.
Hot take. Orange juice is like D for me.
No, I
on.
like orange juice. It's just so bad for
Hey,
like the
Nah.
Tropicana.
hold on. We need to specify. Is it orange juice with or without pulp?
Doesn't matter. It's both. It's good both ways.
It's both.
No.
It's both.
No pulp is better than with pulp.
I agree, but it's still good.
I give orange juice a solid C though.
I'll give it an
Yeah,
A.
C.
All right, I'm putting it in C because I said D. So
So it's like a high C.
yeah,
Then
I'll put
without-
it like right there.
That's good.
All right, orange,
Orange
soda,
soda is
is
objectively
A.
very, very good.
A.
I feel like A.
A.
I agree.
A.
I think it's A.
I'm gonna put it above lemonade. Hot take.
T, I don't like. I think it's like D.
F.
Really? Okay.
I've never drank tea. I don't like tea.
Okay, so
I don't
when
like-
you're
I don't like
sick,
tea or
what
coffee.
do you drink?
Soup.
Ginger ale.
Okay, that's fair, actually. All right.
I drink water.
However,
Water.
if I am
Oh, no.
sick, like when I got randomly sick the day that Baker Mayfield signed with Bucks, thank you, David, for calling me like 3 times that day. Very much appreciated. Trying to break the news to me while I was half dead. I chugged
You're
freaking
welcome.
water. If I am deathly sick, it's water.
Okay.
That is saying something, considering I don't drink water. But
I-
ginger ale,
I
which
actually-
if it was on this list, ginger ale is S tier.
Oh, I'd say A for ginger ale.
You're delusional.
I'd say B.
You're definitely
For
delusional.
T, E.
But for tea though, it's like my argument
However-
for it that like I like it so much is just because literally doing theater, like you need to drink tea just to, because it's like it's either you drink tea or you vocal rest for like 2 to 5 days before you perform, which is
Wow,
literally
serious.
impossible to do.
So
Because,
the
like,
thing
you
is,
saw,
you know
like,
how most
Hold on.
people, drink either tea or coffee.
Hmm
I drink
Damn it.
both.
I don't like coffee.
You're a
Evan,
psychopath.
Can you just do me a real quick favor? Just want
Hmm?
to put tea real quick in F tier.
Yeah, I agree. Put an F.
I hate you.
I'm gonna put it in D because
Put
I
it in
actually
F, put
like
it in
tea.
F.
Put it in
Put it
D.
D, yeah.
I
Yes, put it
actually
in F.
like tea, and you guys like
Nevin.
so averaging it out.
Oh, Death, put it in T.
Yeah.
Put
You
it
just
in
put
D.
an F real quick. Just real quick. Thank you, buddy.
Point.
Are you gonna send that to T?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are
That's
you
why you
sending
wanted
that
it.
to T?
No.
All right. So coffee, in terms of popularity, at least in the U.S., is like S tier.
Yeah, but we're also humans. Like we have different variations of like ideas and all that. C for me.
I do think it's better than tea.
F
I think it's
F,
better than
F.
tea.
Coffee? Coffee,
minus. F
Coffee, I don't
minus.
like it. I don't like coffee.
Coffee is
I think it's
overrated.
an F. I think it's an F.
So you'll join us one day. You'll
Alright,
join us
I'd
one day.
actually
What
You'll
did you
try it out,
say?
like-
a C. So
And I would probably say C or B. So I'll put
say
it in,
F.
I'll put it right there.
C.
I put it in D, right next to T.
Okay. It's fine.
But don't check your Discord server. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, and then Castle, like, I'm serious though. It's like I thought I hated tea for like, well, not tea, coffee for like the longest time. Now it's like
Same.
now I need it to
Same.
function. Now I literally need it just to like get through the day, basically, and it works as a good pre-workout too, like caffeine in general.
All right. So this is the official Stupid Sports drink tier list, even though it's not featuring Dr. Pepper, which absolutely deserves to be on the list. I will
Dr. Pepper
contact
is.
the
What are you talking
creator-
about? Dr. Pepper's right here.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. But I will contact the maker of this tier list personally and tell them they need to fix this shit. There's a reason why
Is
it
there a
has
way to
8.
see who made it? Oh, there we go. MC Swag 420 on Twitter.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Guys, let's all attack him for not putting Dr. Pepper in his
Report
tier
him.
list.
Report his account.
I'm assuming he probably grouped it together with the colas.
Yeah, honestly, probably.
Which is lame.
Dr.
Which is
Pepper
pretty
is
lame.
very different from like Coke or Pepsi, though.
Oh God.
I like the
Trying to look
fact
for
that-
another one because I was trying to look for another like tier list like while we're trying to do this one, and I'm blanking, guys, because like this one was so quick. That's why.
I wanna say I
You just
find
do
it very
running back.
interesting that he has iced tea and tea separate, but he doesn't have iced coffee and coffee separate.
Yeah, because iced coffee is a
It's a-
different game entirely.
Also,
That is a
wait,
fair
hold on.
point.
Where the heck is hot chocolate?
Wait
My
a
God.
minute. Yeah.
There's chalky milk, but not
Hot
hot
chocolate is A tier.
Hot chocolate is S.
No,
Here's the
S.
chalky
It's
milk
S.
is better than hot chocolate.
Okay, but it can be on the same tier without being like as good.
Wait, guys, here's the real question. What the fuck are milkshakes?
That's
Well,
not a
milkshakes are like A.
That's like ice cream. That's
It's
Yeah, it's like
technically a
I
drink.
can understand the point. Okay, then technicalities, yeah, it would be A. Always go for like a good milkshake.
But I mean, if you're gonna talk
Alright.
about milkshakes, then we gotta put smoothies in there too.
Depends on the smoothie.
Depends on the smoothie, honestly, but probably B.
Alright, here we go. Here's the crazy one. What about, hear me out, boba?
No,
I've never had it.
Never tried it. Never tried it.
I've never actually had it either.
Am I the only one that's tried boba?
My girlfriend has.
No, I mean,
The
out of
funny-
the four of us.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
but
love-
Nevis, the
I
funny
love
thing is that
boba.
like, funny thing is like, at least in my city, like, well, in SoCal in general, like they're obsessed with boba, but I just never like bought into the hype of it.
Try it.
I
Just try
I
it
literally-
once, please.
There's always like
Literally-
stores around that's like selling it, and I'm just like, they're either like actually in town, and I kind of don't want to go out and check it out, or I'm just too lazy to be, or like I'm too like closed off that like I don't want to try it. It looks weird.
I literally remember when Dunkin' started selling like boba tea for like a limited time. I literally had to drive my girlfriend and her cousins to like Dunkin' to go get some boba tea so they could try it. We had to go to 4 different Dunkins before we found one that had it.
Bro, Duncan falling off, bro. God
What
damn.
the heck?
God.
Dunkin' selling boba?
Used to.
Now that's crazy. Now that's
So, like-
crazy.
Boba tea.
Ew! I do not want Dunkin' boba. No, thank you.
That sounds bad. Like I've never had boba, but that sounds bad.
See if I can find a picture of it. Hold on.
Beth, get your camera on.
We're back on the cameras.
Guys, my eyes are always on you.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
Ha 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 ha! You're so funny. Also,
I.
the funny thing is, yeah, Poncho, as you have mentioned, there were no alcoholic beverages on that list.
It's because I know that like I'm personally the only one that like
That
actually
looks-
drinks.
That looks like you put cockroaches in a cup of milk tea.
Didn't actually look like this because it
No.
would literally all sit on the bottom.
Ew.
No, so actual
That is
boba does not look
gross.
like that. Good boba does not look like that.
It was
Figures.
like it was like their own
Oh, I
version
see it.
of it.
Ugh.
Like some weird thing. They didn't call it boba, but it was boba. They called it like poppin' bubbles or something.
Gross.
It was boba.
I mean, technically, real boba isn't even poppin' bubbles.
Yeah.
Alright, so Papa Poncho, what is next for us today, my friend?
Honestly, didn't expect us to go through that fast. Let's real quick though, because Adam just said that like. Okay, yeah, we didn't talk. We were talking about like iced tea and like iced coffee and all that. What about Mountain Dew? Because I'd never had a good experience with Mountain Dew. What do y'all think?
So, okay, so here's my thing with Mountain Dew. If it is the original Mountain Dew, it's like D at best. The different flavors of Mountain Dew, I actually really like. So, like,
if it is
if we're
Code
talking
Red-
Code Red, Voltage, the Melon one, the new Pitch Black one, those I really like. Original Mountain Dew is...
Original Mountain Dew just tastes
Yeah.
bland.
It
Code
tastes
Red
so
is
bad.
freaking elite.
I'm glad I'm not the only one on that because I remember going to Levi's when it first when it was like the first season that it opened, and Levi's Stadium, and it was that, and then just the mix of like the poor food that was like outside, just like combined just to give me like a huge stomach ache like the whole
Okay.
time.
I don't know if this is a thing in other places. I know it's a thing in Western New York. Do you guys have Loganberry juice?
Oh, I don't know what that.
Let me look it up because that doesn't sound familiar to me.
Also, can
It's
I
like
real
a
quick just talk
brand.
about
It's like a
something real quick?
brand. It might only be a Western New York thing.
Can I talk about something real quick?
Go ahead.
So you guys know how Castle over here, this lovely man right here next. I'm pointing at him on my screen. I don't know if it'll work for everybody else.
Switch to the other side.
If it's correct, I don't know which one's correct for who.
Switch
Oh, it's
to
correct
the
on
other side.
stream.
Yeah.
Correct on stream.
What? Is everything
correct on
flipped
stream.
on stream? Is everyone's camera flipped on stream from how I
Mine
see
is. Mine is for sure.
Because my orientation's correct. Because Castle is there, Poncho is there, and you're there.
You can't
Okay.
see any
Anyway.
of them.
So anyway, so Castle has this big thing like baseball's the best sport, right?
it? Okay.
Thinks baseball's the
Yeah.
best sport. This is the sport he loves so much. Look at this amazing game they got going on in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's 0-0.
Actually, it is 10-0 Phillies in the bottom of the 6th.
This is one of the games of the sport that you say is the greatest. It's 0-0.
I actually
it's
don't.
like-
I said it's.
It's like,
third
where's
best.
the mercy rule, dude?
I said it's third best.
0-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning, man. Baseball.
I don't
great
care. I
sport.
said it's third best. I like hockey.
I
and
mean,
now.
to be fair, Super Bowl 51 existed, or not 51.
53.
Which one was it? The Patriots
3.
Rams
53.
53.
53.
God.
Super Bowl
At least
53
that-
existed.
At least I had scoring.
Yeah, but you
Even
know,
then-
you know what I love.
Even then, that
watching?
hurt.
You know what my favorite thing to watch in the biggest game of the football season is?
Scoring.
Punting.
Oh yeah, baby! Hey,
Dude,
we,
I don't know how Raiders special teams took such a dip because I remember that AJ he was booting it, like our punter was doing really well, but then everyone else would just fumble, they would just do so bad trying to tackle tackle the return man.
very simple. Rich left you to go to Green Bay.
And then they weren't doing that good in the first couple weeks because they finally brought in freaking the corner. I think it's like Kean Nixon or whatever his name is. He's good. He's good for special teams. He can't be a corner, but he can cover.
Speaking of the Raiders, Pancho, I need to get your opinion on something that I saw on Twitter recently.
Scared.
Somebody had, in my opinion, a very hot take on Twitter, saying that Josh McDaniels was using Devontae Adams like he used Randy Moss in New England.
No. That's just incorrect.
And I'm like, did he?
Oh, if he put Randy Moss at fullback on a wide receiver sweep, then I could see the comparison. Like he ever did. Oh yeah. Also, back to the draft, the mock draft or whatever. More and more now that I think about it, it's like I would love a corner there, but I would also think that like AR-15 just like being there, like Anthony Richardson just being there at like 7 would still really benefit us, and then we still have Jimmy G to like take off some of the stress of like, oh, he has to come in soon. And it would be a pretty like McDaniel's pick, because guess who he took from Florida when he used to coach for the Broncos?
Tebow!
Well, yeah. School freak, came out of Florida. We know how that goes. We know how that went.
So
I feel like it's gonna be like a vintage pick, though. I feel like it's gonna be like a vintage
Alright.
like fumble pick.
I'm kind of doing another thing here, because I've been seeing a lot of like draft takes on Twitter. And one of the ones that I saw, this was actually featured in Bengals video that he did on NFL Draft Hot Takes. Hendon Hooker will be the 4th quarterback taken. I
So
don't know.
no Will, no AR.
So no, just no Will. It would be Stroud, Young, AR as the top 3 in some order, and then Hendon Hooker. So Levis falls.
But I think the
I don't
Colts
agree
are
with
more
that.
likely to actually take Will than.
Okay, so then in that scenario, maybe AR slips and Hendon Hooker is taken.
That I could definitely see happening.
The
Yeah.
NFL is apparently really high on Hendon Hooker, so
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a lot of weaknesses to his game, though. I started realizing it's
there
like
are a ton of weaknesses to his game.
obviously but from the injury too, but it's like also I didn't realize he was at an accelerated age. He's like 25, I
Yeah,
think.
he's 25. He's a 25-year-old rookie. He was in a Tennessee offense that is basically the complete opposite of anything an NFL offense would run. And these are things that Bengal went into more depth in his video on. So if you guys want to check out Bengal, he's great.
I
probably heard of
actually
him.
want to watch that because that's something I've never heard before.
Yeah.
I did
That's
watch
so
the video. It actually is a pretty good video. And
Oh, it is a
I
very
remember,
good video.
I remember one of the hot takes. Literally read it, and then he's like, "I'm not even gonna distinguish that with a response," and skipped right over it.
So now another thing that I saw that I absolutely hate the thought of. There was a proposed mock trade. So there's a lot of these trade speculations that go around. This is obviously not a real thing that is happening. I'm going to give that disclaimer now, and I hope it doesn't happen. But this trade would send Greg Rousseau, the Bills' first and second round pick this year, and their first and second round pick next year, to the Arizona Cardinals for DeAndre Hopkins and the number 3 pick in this year's draft.
What?
That is an absolutely stupid trade, and I know for a fact Brandon Beane is better than that.
Yeah.
That is such a stupid trade.
DeAndre Hopkins is worth the 2 second round picks. I will give him that.
No.
I think, in my opinion.
No.
I would agree with that
No.
too. And then the thing is that like
Hell no.
thing is that like I actually saw like mocks of that too, where it's like we would send the Cardinals like I think it was Renfro, our 7th pick. I think like our later like 2 of our later round picks, like a third like 30 something or whatever, and then 70 something, and then maybe a first rounder next year, maybe. I was like, yeah, that's fine.
For
That's
D-Hop
fine,
and
but
the
it's-
number 3.
Yeah.
I
it makes sense,
genuinely-
but, like-
I really could see the Cardinals packaging D-Hop and the number 3, because that is a potential trade down spot for them anyway.
But I don't know why they would want to do that, because they are the first team in that draft who is going to be drafting a non-quarterback player, almost certainly. And why would they pass up the chance to select Will Anderson or Jalen Carter? Because they are one or two of the best non-quarterbacks in the draft.
Because they could build more draft capital, get more swings to possibly get more hits.
That's why I felt like the Raiders would do that, because right now we have 12 draft picks. Which is ridiculous to me.
12 picks?
12, yeah. I think we have
I think the Bills have 7 because we don't have a 5th, but we have 2 6ths.
We got a lot of draft picks from trading away like a lot of like middle to like mid-tier players or whatever. I remember when Hope was super excited when he got our corner, and he was just super like injury prone and mid. It was so funny.
Who was that?
Trayvon Mullen.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like he was good. Yeah, it's like Mullen was good. Well, it was at the time when he was a Cardinals fan. That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like he was so excited about him, and I missed Mullen, but it's like the injuries did really do a number on him. Like he was never just the same corner. Like he was really good, but he just never had the production anymore. So we got picks from that. What's his face? We had a DT, went to the Cowboys. Jonathan Hankins. He was like supposed to be a 7th, went down to a 6th, something like that. So we got a lot of like the later round picks. So I feel like we can package that up and then get something more, which makes sense.
Yeah, I know the Bills, the Colts have our 5th, I believe it is, from the Nyheim Hines trade. And I think we have Arizona's 6th round pick. I'm not sure how we got it. I'm trying to think now how we got that pick.
Yeah, I want to get Death involved, so I'm gonna see what picks he has real quick.
So Howie loves doing a little thing that is like building draft capital for the next year during the draft. Like last year we did it with getting the Saints pick, and we had 2 first-round picks for the next year. And we also got basically everything we wanted. We got AJ Brown, we got Jordan Davis, we got Nakobe Dean, we got our Kelsey replacement who's gonna end up playing guard like they all do.
At the start of draft season last year, didn't you guys have 3 firsts?
Did, and we dealt one for AJ Brown. We drafted Jordan Davis, and we gave one to the Saints for their next year.
For this year's.
Yeah.
Round pick.
Which
That's
ended up
this year.
working out
That's our
really
10th
well for
overall
you
pick.
guys. Because you guys
True.
ended up with the number 10 pick from that trade. And I think the one you gave them was like 19.
It was something like that they used to draft Olave. Or wait, was it Penning? I don't remember. It was one of
No,
our...
might have
it was
been
to draft Penning. I think the Olave pick was their pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was one of the two. And I think Howie might end up doing that with the 10. He might say, like, I'll give the 10 for the 20 and a late first-round pick from next year. Or something like that. If it's like the Chargers, who are probably going to be pretty good next year, I'll be like, I'll give the 10 for the 20 in your first-round pick next year. Which could be a Howie thing and also a Chargers thing. Like, it's probably not a very good deal. Like, moving
Chargers
up 10
gonna
spots
charge
for
her.
another...
I mean, I think
for an
that,
extra
Literally,
first
Chargers
round
are
pick.
gonna
I
I
think
can
that
see-
maybe if he packaged like a player into that deal as well, like
Yeah.
a depth player.
But yeah, and then I can also like say that like, cause everyone always says that like, oh yeah, the Raiders are gonna do the same thing where it's just like we overshoot on like a lot of our draft picks. We have a different regime now, which could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, cause I like Dave Ziegler's like approach to free agency, where it's like we're not gonna overpay for guys, but for the draft we're waiting we're waiting day of to actually try to trade up. And I don't like that because it's like it doesn't guarantee us anything, literally. I mean,
So then, one thing that I'm curious what you guys think
Can
about.
I butt in real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
hey, you have 9 picks by the way, Death.
David, I'm gonna send you something. Just read it when you can.
Okay.
So I'm also gonna send to you. Read it off of stream.
You're sending it to me?
Yeah. Big Poncho's reading it now.
I just needed a little break. I just needed a second.
Don't say it out loud.
No, I know. I'm just taking some water.
Just
Bruh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about this more later, though.
Yeah.
Talk about it later.
It's cool. If
Alright,
that's cool with y'all.
Anyway, one thing that I wanted to hear your guys' opinion on, as just something that I've heard. I mean, it's been knowledge that's out there for quite a while. What are your thoughts on Jalen Carter refusing to meet with teams picking outside the top 10?
I
That's just
think
selfish.
that is stupid.
It's a
Yeah.
horrible idea.
I think it's just super selfish. That, like, you're limiting yourself, and it's like,
Wait,
what if you don't get picked top 10?
I mean, but realistically, what is the
Well-
probability of Jalen Carter slipping past 10?
not
I
likely,
think it's
'cause I
like-
think the Falcons would grab him.
Yeah.
I think they would, but there is a chance that people are like, it's problematic. That arrest thing happened. I feel like that's done now, but NFL teams hate taking chances, especially with a top 10 pick. He's
I-
not the safest option, but he is so good. Like, I don't
I
think he'll
also-
slip. But
we
there's
can
no-
also add- We can also
even
add
if he
too that his
slips-
combine was just trash. We can also add that like his combine was just awful. Like he was above weight and all that.
Oh, true.
Also, don't forget, there's technically that possibility because the Cardinals have confirmed that 6 teams have reached out for that 3rd overall pick. So there's a chance like someone like the
don't let one of them be
Titans.
the Bills.
I know one is
Wow.
Raiders. I know one is Raiders for sure though. I know for a
Like,
fact.
for instance, like in this situation, let's say
Howie, just 'cause
the
Howie.
Titans trade up. Titans trade up to number 3. All of a sudden, it's Bryce Young goes up number 1, Stroud 2, Will Levis 3, Anthony Richardson 4. 4 quarterbacks go right in a row.
That would be
who's number 5?
insane.
Who's
That'd be
number 5?
sick.
When was the last time that happened? Has that ever happened?
I don't think it's ever happened. I think the first time 3 in a row happened was 2020. Or 2021, sorry.
Yeah, it was.
who's picking number
not
5?
Lawrence Wilson Lance.
Number 5 is Seahawks.
Seahawks, they see the board,
They're
they're
not taking
like,
a
well,
quarterback.
I'm going to take Will Anderson.
Or Tyree Wilson, even. Like, at this point, people are saying there's a possibility Tyree
Then-
Wilson is the first edge taken.
Then you got
And it's crazy.
Will
because
Anderson,
Will
who-
Anderson.
who is
been
arguably the
so
best
hyped
prospect in the draft. Like number 1 draft. He's the top prospect. That's the next pick. Then you got the Lions, who they don't really need edge. They need something in that secondary. So they're likely going to go Christian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez or
Then you-
Witherspoon. They might go
Or
Witherspoon,
Witherspoon.
either
Oh,
way.
Witherspoon,
They're both
I
really
like
good,
Witherspoon.
honestly.
Thanks.
Then you got the Raiders. Raiders do need edge rush, but do they really want to grab another guy that's got like the criminal stuff going on?
Yeah.
They're probably
It's
gonna
like-
take
I
the
mean,
safe
that is a
bet in
very
Tyree
Raiders
Wilson.
move, honestly.
Oh no, it is, but
There's-
also like, because the thing is like our DBs are always just horrible. So I feel like they're just gonna wise up and be like, okay, we need the other DB. We need the other one.
Could,
So
like,
they
trade-
take out of Gonzalez and Witherspoon, whichever one the Lions didn't.
I would
take.
agree. I would say that. What do you think, Death?
Raiders take Witherspoon. And the
That would
Falcons are on
suck
the board.
so bad.
And they're like, well, I kind of need an edge rusher, but maybe they want to prioritize the O-line. Maybe they go O-line. They take, like, the Paris Johnson. There's a real possibility that Jalen Carter does fall out of the top 10.
I mean,
They
honestly,
have-
Eagles though.
I
No.
No.
don't want him, cause he's great and all, but we have Jordan Davis and whatever's left of Fletcher Cox.
Sit with
And,
me. Sit with me and imagine. Okay, Fletcher Cox retiring soon. We all know
True.
that.
Yeah.
Sit with me and imagine for a moment, though. You have Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter in 5 years.
That is a pretty intriguing offer, but what if I feel like if both I think we want a cornerback. I think if both cornerbacks are taken for pick 10, I think Howie's gonna package
And trade
10
down.
and a player for
Trade
a late
down.
round pick and a future like draft.
Then it's,
I
then it's
think
like
I could see Howie
We are not
trading
drafting
down.
him.
I could see Howie trading down into like 17 or 18
yeah.
to put him into prime position to take Bijan.
which would
The
be
thing-
like very great.
The thing
And
is,
then
like, I
that-
feel like
Yeah.
with the way that like it's sounding right now is that like people teams are gonna assume that Jalen's just gonna keep falling and falling and falling though.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to take him. I feel like.
Yeah, someone has to.
I mean, it's like what happened with the linebackers last year.
The
that
receivers
time
last
Kobe
year too,
defense
like
was
that was
hurt.
just horrible.
Oh,
Anyway, can I? Oh, let's go back to the whole. Falcons decided to prioritize the O-line. They grabbed Paris Johnson. The Bears are on the clock. Yeah, 100% have to prioritize the O-line for Justin
There's
Fields.
still tackles out there, so yeah.
They grab, let's say, they grab Peter Skronsky.
Yeah.
Just to have that flexibility.
and then it's the
You got the-
Eagles.
About the Eagles, but that phone's going to be raining. You're going to have teams that are going to have so much holes on that O-line.
That
Let's
want
look to
Roger
trade up.
Jones.
Bucks could look to trade up. Another one that, there's so many teams that could be looking to trade up. Bucks, Patriots, Steelers, Commanders.
Jets.
Jets, I don't think so, but that is a possibility. Don't think the Jets are going to have their pick when all said is done.
That's true. So now.
And all of a sudden, you've got the Eagles grabbing a random load of picks, and they're like, "Yeah, let's trade back." And let's say, for instance, the Bucks decide to jump the gun, Broderick Jones or the tackle.
But then, but I mean,
Dylan
he's
Carter's out
still,
of the top 10.
so he's still meeting with the teams that are picking in the top 10. So if one of those teams trades out of the top 10, they could still be looking to take him potentially. Like if the Cardinals trade out of the top 10.
The fact that him or his agent, I don't know obviously which one is doing it more, basically limited it to because I saw a quote where the guy's like, I know it was his agent's quote, and he's like, "Are you a team that's interested in trading the top 10?" And they're like, "No, we're not scheduling a visit. He's going top 10. I've already got teams in the top 10 that are saying they're drafting him."
And the thing
is the
is
most stupid thing.
the thing is that agents they can all lie. Teams can lie to you too. It's you can be
Yeah.
promised to take a spot. Like Pat McAfee talked about where it's he was promised to be in I forgot what team it was. It was before the Colts. I think it was going to be a Cowboys, and then the Cowboys took someone else, and now Pat McAfee was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? There was no backup plan for him.
Draft is unknown. There is
Yeah.
no telling what is going to happen. We can
Absolutely.
sit here all day and we can do 17,000 mock drafts.
And none of them
Once
will
the
be right.
actual draft happens, round one, all the drafts are busted. We can't
Yeah.
predict every trade.
I
There
mean,
technically is a
who would have predicted the Eagles trading for AJ Brown mid-draft?
Yeah.
Because there are so many players,
Wait.
and we NFL. We are not inside the NFL. We are not
Yeah.
in any of this discussion. We have no idea who's on the trade block. We have no idea who's not up for trade whatsoever. We had no idea that AJ Brown was even an option to get traded. And if I'm the Titans, I'm saying no way AJ Brown's an option to get traded. But I don't know, man. I guess any price can bring in any player. Oh,
And the
No,
thing is, the price
that's
for
not
AJ
a
Brown
good.
wasn't even that much.
I know.
It was a mid-first round pick and a third.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or
Adam
then
left
also-
the chat, by the way, guys.
Hmm?
Adam left the live stream chat.
Okay.
It's fine. People can watch the
Bye-bye.
VOD. Bears. No, and then literally you guys remember last draft, dude? That was unpredictable. What was it? 3 trades? How many trades was it?
Wait,
the
last
first round
draft?
was the
Yeah. Because there was a lot. There was one that happened with Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
There was another one. I think it was Commanders traded up,
Um,
and then same thing with the Saints.
Wait, are you thinking? No, wait, no, never mind.
I was thinking last year when the receivers were just going off nothing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
no,
the
they
Saints
were
traded
just
up
flying
for-
off the board.
Yeah.
Saints traded up for Olave. The Lions traded up for Jamison Williams.
So I think it was Drake London was picked. I think it was 8.
Yeah, that was a normal pick though.
Yeah, Drake London was picked at 8. Garrett Wilson at 10. Olave at 11. Jameson at 12.
No, Okay. I think that makes more sense.
Like
It
a
was
lot
one of the two.
trades.
Yeah, but it was a lot of trades for receivers
Then
because
I
they were
think
going
at
off
the
the board.
same time, I think it's like the same time the news about the AJ Brown trade also broke.
Yeah, and then AJ
Yeah.
Brown trade, and Titans took Traylon Burks, and I think before the Titans took Traylon Burks, I think the Commanders took Jahan.
Han Dotson.
Jahan
He was
Dotson,
like
yeah.
15.
I think he was like 15.
I think
So
so.
that's
too.
like
I'm gonna look this
five
up, too.
wide receivers in like 12 picks.
Yeah, it was.
Because
They're
teams
all, like, within
want
a couple
to
of each
get
other,
one
too.
before they're all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were going really quickly.
And I
I'm
don't
thinking
expect that
back.
happening this year.
I'm thinking
wide
back
receivers this year are
to
mid.
the year when Devontae Smith was drafted, and the Eagles traded up with the Cowboys. And I like to think of this as the two of them teaming up for once to politely give the finger to the Giants, because we all
Literally,
know the
I remember
Giants
that.
really wanted Devontae Smith.
Yeah, you need a wide receiver. We need it more, man. We got Smitty.
Also-
Smitty's way better than everything the Giants have to throw to.
But no, anyway,
Also-
so then,
Sorry,
the Cowboys still got their guy. They got Micah Parsons at 12. The Eagles took Devontae Smith at 10, forced the Giants to trade down with the Bears, and the Bears took
Yeah.
Justin Fields. The Giants took Kadarius Toney later on, who they ended up trading
That was
anyway.
so funny. That was so funny when
And
they
he
took
still
Kadarius
ended up
Toney.
screwing the Eagles.
Yeah. It was so hilarious, dude.
It
So
came full circle.
let's be real. Let's be real. That draft trade, 100% the Cowboys won that trade.
I mean, yeah.
Well, Hang on a second, because if we got Parsons, we never would have ended up with Reddick. Okay, so I
we're
don't know.
not
Okay,
gonna
but who
take
would you
Micah,
rather
come
have?
on.
Who would you rather have, Micah Parsons or Hassan Reddick?
Would
Yeah.
I rather have Devontae Smith and Reddick or Micah Parsons?
That's a fair point.
I think, but the thing is, like, Micah, like, he's so generational that, like, I feel like you just have to get him, you know?
And I
It's
mean,
like, that's just
honestly,
the-
like, who
The whole
would the
defense just
Cowboys-
gets better.
Who else would the Cowboys have taken at 10?
Okay, that's true.
If he fell to 10, Patrick Surtain
But he didn't. Sertan was taken at 9. That's what I'm saying. The
probably
trade,
wouldn't have taken.
So
Probably
Tim
would
was
have
taken
taken
after
Micah.
JC.
Honestly.
they probably would have taken Parsons at 10. And then the Giants take Smith. Eagles don't get either.
Good way to see it, actually, now. Like, from that perspective, I can see.
I feel like it was more of like the Eagles called the Cowboys up because they wanted that pick.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I have a
Versus the
feeling the
Cowboys.
call
Hey,
went. I have a
How's
feeling
it
the call went
going?
something like
You know
this.
you
Howie,
love us.
Howie on one end of the line was like, "Hey Jerry, you want to frick the Giants over with me?" Jerry's like, "Yeah, I'd love to frick the Giants over. What do you got for me?"
Meanwhile, hold up. Meanwhile, in a separate conference room, we've got the Vikings owner on the phone, like with the lines, like, "Hey, wanna fuck the Packers?"
Literally.
No, that's the
literally.
next
I
year. That
was
was the
just
next
gonna
year.
mention this. I was just gonna
Meanwhile,
mention
you
this.
got the Bears listening, like, "Hey, we wanna help fuck the Packers."
You know what the funny thing is? The funny thing about, like, 2022 draft, the Packers had two first rounders. Didn't trade up. Didn't want to do anything like that with their two first rounders. They got a hothead who's going to be out of the league within, like, 3 years. Quay
That's
Walker.
perfect 2.0.
Quay Walker sucks. Like, he's good, but he just sucks at, like, keeping his emotions in.
He's good
And-
at tackling, but you cannot shove a freaking medical staff, like,
Can't do a lot.
especially
Like,
right after the Damar Hamlin thing.
yeah, it's like, you have to show respect, dude. And it's like, that's what got him
Seriously.
ejected a lot, and he started whining. It's like, he's going to be out of the league. And then Devontae White
Nobody's
hasn't
gonna
done anything. Like, literally, their original pick did nothing.
But I mean,
That's so stupid.
they also got Christian Watson in the second round, who is looking very good.
Because they finally traded up in the second round. And
Let's
it's
be
like,
real.
and like, I like Christian Watson, but I think he has some inconsistencies though. Where
Oh,
it's like, he can be
absolutely.
amazing. He can be amazing some days. He can be the next coming Randy Moss, and then some days he can be Jalen Rager. Like, easy.
Let's be real. Probably every team in the NFL has definitely called up one of their division rivals, and they're like, "Hey, wanna fuck this rival over?"
Oh, no, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, who hasn't done?
I'm trying to think if
Uh,
there's an example with the Bills. The Bills don't trade up very much. I mean, last year we traded up for Elam, but it really wasn't like passing any of our division rivals to get him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because
Only one I can think of in the AFC East that might have taken him would have been the Patriots, just because they always want random corners that are randomly elite for no reason, because it's Bill Belichick's system.
yeah.
I mean,
No, that's
Tyler
what,
Elam.
that's what we see what happened with J.C. Jackson. That was just awful.
He just turned mid somehow.
Literally. I think it's literally just the
Yeah,
system.
yeah. Chargers best secondary in the league? Question mark? Absolutely not.
Warren James is good. That's literally it. I think in
Yeah.
the secondary.
Who do the frickin' Chargers even have outside of Derwin James and Asante Samuel Jr.?
I mean,
But
they
this
have
not even
J.C.
that good. He
Jackson.
got burned so much.
Who? Oh, you mean that random guy that signed a big payday and literally played like 2 games and then was injured the rest of the year?
Who, JC? Yeah.
I'm gonna check their depth chart right now because I'm actually slightly familiar with it, but it's like
This went from
Chargers, who
draft
cares?
to let's all
think-
hate on the Chargers.
Yeah,
I think we
mean,
talked.
hating on the Chargers.
Also,
is
you
fine.
know, hating on all of our divisional rivals.
I think we all just have a collective hatred of the Chargers
on the
though.
Panthers.
But wait, hold on. Random like side question because I'm actually curious who knows this. What team drafted John Elway?
The,
Oh, I know this
yeah, it
one.
was the Colts. Was
Didn't
it?
know. I didn't know.
It's the Colts.
The Colts. They drafted him number 1 overall, even though the Colts literally said they weren't gonna. Even though he told the Colts he wasn't gonna play for him.
You want to know
I have
what's
another
crazy?
question along those lines. What team drafted Brett Favre?
Wasn't it the
It
Falcons?
is the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you,
Yeah,
Falcons,
what were you
for
saying
giving up
about
on him
them?
after 4
So,
career passes.
what's crazy? The Broncos have 2 Super Bowl rings, right?
Mhm.
They were both won with their starting quarterback being a first overall pick by the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one of them was Baltimore Colts.
It's kind of cool.
Because their first Super Bowl ring was with John Elway as their starting quarterback, and their second
Yeah.
ring was with Peyton Manning as their starting quarterback.
Oh wait, I'll
I mean,
give them all the
Colts aren't
credit.
Beating themselves up so much that they got one with Peyton. So
The thing was with Peyton though is that like it's a weird one because that defense was just god tier. That like that's what like really helped them. And then like Elway, well not Elway, Manning like just being good enough
He was
to get
good
that team.
enough.
Yeah, because it was in this like twilight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
am I thinking wrong?
the Super Bowl 50 was the last game of his career.
Yeah, it was really just his twilight years, and it's like
Um,
he can do good enough. That's why like they can never do good with someone like Drew Lock because
I
Drew Lock
think
is literally just unpredictable as hell.
The Super Bowl 48 Broncos offense paired with the Super Bowl 50 Broncos defense would be 20-0.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I honestly can't agree. I can't disagree with that just because because obviously watching them and all that, I was like, I had to
Although,
deal with
to
that
be
defense
fair,
a lot.
To be fair, the Super Bowl 48 Broncos offense also put up 8 points against the Seahawks, so...
Yeah.
But that was also like, I'm just thinking like
Oh.
that year though, because that Broncos offense was just amazing.
So a random trivia tidbit I know for like no reason. I'm kind of curious to see who knows this, if anyone. What was the last quarterback the Saints drafted in the first round?
Was it Archie Manning?
It's Archie. They have
Yeah.
not
Is it
drafted a
really?
quarterback. Not
Archie?
drafted a quarterback in the first or second round.
well, I mean, they got all those years
1971.
out of Drew Brees, so
Yeah, that's why.
Stormy is like vigorously typing in the chat.
Hey, oh god, did he?
It's just a fact,
He's not
Stormy.
actually.
Okay, we're sorry.
Not
No,
actually.
no,
in the chat.
I'm joking. He's not even here.
Oh,
Not in the chat.
yeah. No one's even okay. No one's here. Okay.
No, overrated noodle arm Drew Brees.
I like again. Like I say it's the
Owned by
twilight
the
years,
Bucs.
honestly.
However, speaking for real, I absolutely love Drew, even though
Yeah,
he was a
same.
Saint, which makes me hate
Hate
him
that
with
guy.
passion. You know, you're watching a man play, you know the motion, based on his arm, like, because, you know, Drew Brees had this classic motion whenever he's thrown deep where he just, like, takes the ball and he just, like, he cocks his arm all the way back and he's just like, let's go! He just shuts that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
He literally goes all the way back and then just casually, obviously I do it with my left hand because I'm a lefty, but, you know, he'd obviously do it with his right.
Left-handed.
Alright, so just a little
Secretly the devil.
question for everybody. Like, we're through with all the topics that we had planned, but to fill a little bit of time, a question for everybody. When you were a child, Castle, in your case, when you were a younger child,
5 years ago, basically.
who was your favorite NFL player to watch?
Zach Ertz, baby.
Zach Ertz? Okay, that's fair. Mine was Peyton Manning.
Okay. I mean, obviously, being in New England, obviously I grew up watching Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, I live in New England. I've lived in New England my whole life, so obviously my grandmother's a huge Patriots fan. Most of my family is Patriot fans or Giants fans, so, you know, I grew up watching, you know, every Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning game. Tom Brady won a lot of Super Bowls, so, you know, that's what I grew up watching.
You watched Tom Brady lose in the Super Bowl twice to the Giants.
Yeah. Good times.
Absolutely, even though the first time they were undefeated, my father, who's a diehard Giants fan, was rooting for the Patriots to win.
Wow.
The reason behind it was to get the fans of the 72 Dolphins to shut up.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Another honorable mention that was even before Zach Ertz for like my favorite player growing up, Brian Dawkins.
Okay.
That's a good pick, honestly.
That is a good pick.
For me, it's like, it's weird because, like I say a lot that, like, I started out as a Niners fan. Usually, like, I don't know if it's a controversial pick because it was mostly the player, but it's Kaepernick.
Okay. I mean, Kaepernick was kind of fun to watch.
That's fair.
Yeah, no,
He
like,
just had a lot
especially
of
at the
off
time.
the field stuff.
Yeah, which is like, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with and all that. Just a whole, like,
I mean,
that's why I don't talk about it a lot, where it's like, it's just a bunch of shit, literally.
That's like Antonio Brown. Like, on the field, Antonio Brown is probably top 5 wide receiver all time.
No, when I was like Castle Stage, AB was like my favorite player, honestly.
I literally
Hassles.
remember drafting AB in fantasy one year. Like, it was like the year before he broke out for like 1,600 yards. I drafted him in fantasy.
Yeah.
And, like, I got him like the 6th or 7th round. Like, it was so late in the draft.
Oh yeah, and then honorable mentions for my Raiders. Ironically, it was special teams more than anything. It was our special teamers, Marquette King, our punter. He just had the most swag out of all the punters. That's why. That's why I loved him so much.
And we can't
then
forget,
Sebastian.
we can't forget everybody's favorite player, especially me and Death, because he actually played for our teams. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Magic.
Magic!
Grew up on him though.
Legend.
I didn't grow up on him.
Everyone's favorite
Should've-
player, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
He should have signed with like the Raiders or the Eagles or someone to retire.
He
Just any other
never
team.
came here, and it's sad.
He
I
just
guess
needed
when
to
he
pick, like, a
retired, we
random-
had Carson.
He just needs to pick like a random team that he never played for to retire with him, just so he could have upped his team count.
I wish
yeah.
he went on the
he
Browns.
That's
had
what
9
Josh
He
Johnson-
was so close to double digits.
Literally.
He played for 9 teams.
How many teams has Josh Johnson played for? Like 16?
14.
14.
So many. So many.
It might
ridiculous.
be 15 now if he's not still on the 49ers and got signed somewhere else.
I don't know.
He's not gonna be anywhere else. He's not gonna be
He's
anywhere.
probably gonna go ring chasing with.
He's probably gonna go for a backup job on a contending team.
Else. Just
Go to
fine,
Tampa.
honestly.
Kid, we don't have the money.
You also
Oh,
are not a contending team.
Hey, dude, you're forgetting a very important detail. We still play in the
Baker
NFC
Mayfield?
South.
Let him bake. Hold
Let
up.
him bake.
Dude,
Hold
Let
up.
him bake.
Hold up. Let him bake.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Still-
Baker Mayfield is the second coming of Tom Brady. You guys
Literally.
are set.
Oh,
Exactly.
Tom Brady is the second
Literally?
coming of Baker.
Literally, Baker just needs to be an average just slightly below average quarterback, and the Bucks could still make the playoffs.
Because the
The
Panthers,
simple
Falcons,
fact-
and Saints are.
The simple fact that we still play in the NFC South.
I think the Saints are taking the division.
Just saying, there's a big
I think it
difference
depends on
between
Carr.
there's a big difference between making playoffs and being a Super Bowl contender.
Because bad teams can
Yeah,
make
man.
the playoffs in the
Look
in
at the
what we
2020 Washington football team.
I love how it's the football.
Yeah.
And they
Ever.
and they almost beat the would have been Super Bowl champions in
Would've
their
been the
wild
Bucks.
card game.
Lee,
because
I want to
Heineke's-
go back and say, hey, Taylor
is elite.
Heineke.
Taylor
maybe get a
Heineke.
little bit more practice.
Let's be honest.
and you
Let's
can
be honest.
beat
If
Bucks.
Washington had any owner not named Dan Snyder for like the last 15 years, that they'd probably have a Super Bowl ring in the last 15 years.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Probably. And then also,
How bad the NFC East was some years? Absolutely.
and then I've been wanting to try to say is that like
17.
that Heineke, he's amazing against good quarterbacks. That's what I keep trying to say. Like he's amazing against Tom Brady because it's literally Tom freaking Brady. He did good against Jalen because Jalen freaking hurts. But anything else, like anyone average, he's just like meh, good backup, solid backup.
Yeah, which sucks because he went to the team who plays the most average quarterbacks.
Really?
Real.
Where have we put Dak? Like in our top rankings of like quarterback. Like where is he around for y'all?
Like
15.
12.
15, like he's literally
I'd say
average.
12, between 12 and 15 in that range.
Dak was just so inconsistent last year.
They're just
You
Derek
just
Carr, which people just keep like.
He's Derek Carr with more picks though.
But at
He's
least
Josh
Derek Carr
Allen with
played.
less yards and less touchdowns.
At least Derek Carr actually played the majority of last season up until the Raiders literally benched him.
Yeah. They literally
Dak
told.
is like Josh Allen, but not good.
No, they're just black Derek Carr,
Wait a minute.
but more help, way
I
more
just
help.
realized something. Dak missed, what was it, 5 games?
Something like that.
Dak Prescott missed 5 games, and he still tied Josh Allen for interceptions, like leading the league. And Josh Allen played
Carr.
every game.
And Carr.
Don't even.
That's funny.
Did he? I thought
They both had 14,
Josh Allen had 15. Oh, Dak had like 15.
or maybe it was 15.
He
I
had
think
15.
I think it was 14 in the regular season. I'm not counting playoffs.
And then he threw 2 versus the Niners. One which was not his fault, and the
let me
other one
look.
which was.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Dak
yeah.
had 15 interceptions in the regular season.
Did Josh also have 15 then? Because I know Josh and Dak were tied. I thought Josh had 14.
Patrick Allen.
As
They're
quick Phillies break, it's 14-3.
How can you watch
It's a
that?
That game is
honestly?
over. Like, on it, like,
It's a
why are you
football
even
game.
watching that?
Mercy rule.
It's a football score.
Josh Allen only had 14.
Yeah, you know, the Phillies need to get 2 more so it'll match the score of Super Bowl 53.
And then Derek Carr
Evan.
only had 14. He only had 14.
I know it's
score.
14-3.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. They were both tied at 14, like going into like the last week of the season when like, you know, they just beat up the
No, I
Patriots.
swear I looked this up recently. And they were
Maybe they
had
just
the
added
same.
one to Dak for fun.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. But no, people,
Who
I am
cares?
so sick. I am so sick of people saying, like, Josh Allen is bad because he led the league in interceptions, which he didn't.
No, he's not.
He didn't lead the league in interceptions.
So he's not bad.
You're
Brett
using a
Favre
false statement
was really
to
good
prove
at
a
football.
false point.
I
Yeah,
mean, he
literally.
did if you only count quarterbacks that played every game.
Okay. But the fact that a quarterback that played less games than him had more interceptions. Like,
I have
that's
no clue
honestly
what to play.
worse.
I have no clue what to play on my own stream tonight, by the way.
Do you know how many quarterbacks played all 17 games last season?
Hey, Gardic phone.
Brady.
It's like it's
Oh,
a very
I mean,
low
yeah, I do.
number. It's a very low.
I remember
number.
we did trivia on this. I forgot the
I
number
think
though.
it was less than 10, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
It was something really
Rodgers.
ridiculous.
What was the question?
How many quarterbacks played all 17 games last season?
Oh, it was 10. I remember.
It was
'cause I
10.
meant the question.
Okay, I thought it was less than 10, but no.
We did this for trivia. That's why. I
Yeah, the
remember
trivia
like
that we recorded, but Castle never uploaded.
God damn it, Castle. Castle, why don't you like us, man? We take care of you. We
You know,
we
honestly,
push you.
I'm okay with him not uploading that one because the one that he did upload, I won.
Yeah.
So
Oh, also that, and then he said that the audio wasn't gonna be that good for the other video, so. It's like it's different than the live stream because live stream like we
Right.
can hear back and like listen and see like what we have to change differently. Like for me, I started putting my
Right.
mic a little bit more further back because I know that like I project my voice a lot more.
yeah.
Alright, so I looked it up, and these are the 10 that are like the quarterbacks that played all the games. Oh, Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, and Burrow. Brady and Rodgers both played all of them.
Mhm.
You know, Goff, Lawrence, and Kirk Cousins, and those were the
That's
ones that
10.
played all the games.
I remembered.
Wait, Justin Fields didn't?
He took him out for
he
Sidney
got injured. That's
Peterman.
right.
Yeah, and
I
I
didn't
remember
like
because
the
there was
last
a big
game.
thing about Nathan Peterman playing.
because they could come in like the second half. That's what happened with Tom Brady. Is that they started putting in like Kyle Trask and all that.
No, Kyle Trask was marked as inactive for the entire season.
Guys, it's
Was.
15.
Except
Wait.
for like,
He played a couple snaps though. He was with Death. Like I saw it on
yeah.
Death stream.
Okay, I swear
Trask
because I
was
had him.
inactive for,
I
like,
have
all
him
but,
on my
like, 2 or 3
dynasty.
games.
I have him on my dynasty fantasy team, and I swear every single week on Sunday at 10 a.m. he was marked as out without injury. Out without injury.
I think he played I think he was technically active for the Niners game. He was active for the Falcons game.
Yeah, like that's a definite one.
The Niners game we went into with like a lot of injuries, and we just didn't need to list him as inactive, so we dressed for it. And there was a couple other games that like we had injuries pile up, so we had enough on the inactive list. We didn't need to mark him inactive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think there was a game where both Cameron Brate and Kyle Rudolph were out.
Oh right, the Bucks
Brought up-
had Kyle Rudolph last year. I forgot.
Oh
about that.
yeah,
Caught a touchdown week 18.
Gronk replacement.
No, genuine. Honestly, I
No.
think Cade Otton is going to be the next great Buccaneers tight end.
He looks
Thought I hope
good.
so.
He does genuinely look good though.
Yeah, he's gonna be top 10 next year.
I would love it.
I wouldn't say that, but he looks good though.
Because
Should-
like, aren't really that many good tight ends.
There really aren't.
A lot
I
of
mean,
them just
honestly,
like their
it's,
production just fell off.
it's Kelsey.
Also,
I think there are 6 good tight ends. It's
Also-
Kelsey, Kittle, Andrews, Pitts, Waller, Hawkinson, and Goddard.
That's
so
7.
guys, real quick.
Oh, 7, my bad.
You literally need a team to sign Tom Brady for 1 game.
Why?
Why?
Because we need him to throw a touchdown pass to a receiver he's never thrown a touchdown pass before.
Why?
Because he is 1 away from throwing a touchdown pass to 100 different receivers in his career.
Okay, sign him to like under the Bucks, and then just put in like, just sign like Greg Ward.
Chase Edmonds, we got him.
Oh yeah, you don't even have
Has
to
he-
sign Greg Ward.
Oh
No,
wait,
I'm
hold
keeping
on.
Greg Ward.
This pass catchers doesn't count just wide receivers.
And no, I'm keeping Greg Ward.
Has he thrown
Jalen will
a pass? Has he
throw
thrown a touchdown to Rashad?
Saints game.
Oh,
Game winner.
right. Okay.
Because I lost my voice because of it.
That one. That one, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
That should have been a short, damn it.
Or Bucks draft Bijan Robinson. Tom Brady throws a touchdown to Bijan.
I mean, I wouldn't complain, but like we have more needs. Now that I've actually looked at freaking
Castle's freaking out.
David, who was it we were talking about before
Broderick.
this?
Broderick Jones.
Broderick Jones, because he played all of his snaps last season in college, basically at left tackle, and I want him.
All right, should we wrap this up? Because we have a certain person in this call who needs to get to sleep.
And Nevitz.
Yeah, me and also another person.
I'm good.
Not Poncho.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so
Death. You need to download A Way Out, bro. We need to play A Way Out with the boy.
why do we need to play A Way Out?
'Cause it's a 2-player game and it'll be fun.
Guys,
No.
I think that Death. I think you should just stream Gartic Fun with the boys.
Hey guys, should I just?
I
should
don't
just
have
stop
that
streaming
set
at a
up.
random point in this conversation?
No, don't confuse
No.
our viewers.
Oh, that would be funny.
Hey, should I just do the outro then? Just real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's end the stream right now.
Oh.
Stop.
Okay. Bye. I guess. Maybe.
Bye, people. Maybe.
Thanks for literally listening to all this crap that we did.
I mean, yeah.
It
This
wasn't
was a
even
very
real.
random episode, but it worked.
Usually my episodes. It's my episodes.
Should have been the chaos episode, honestly.
No, I think the chaos
never-
episode was more chaotic than this. This was
Yeah, it
random, but it
was.
wasn't chaotic.
Yeah.
Definitely was, but like, yeah.
All right.
Also,
Bye,
can
everybody.
anyone please? Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.